my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah. Don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Cougar 19.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my people, I'm going. No women, no shorties, no nothing. My clothes, no stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all of these powers.
Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad bet, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money. Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins. His guys have won 2 straight since falling in Week 1. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys Daniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Dolphins, first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. The teams around the league dealing with some early season injuries. No different here as we check out the key inactives for this one. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's in! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. His 6th touchdown now for the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Dolphins offense ready for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Sending it deep for Waddle. A dive, and he's got it! What an effort! What a catch! A big play to kick off this drive. Gains an even 70 yards.
First down. A gain on the play of 70 yards. And the Dolphins, first down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he will score! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's taken in by Achane. He's into the clear again. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown.
Still first down.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Now he's loose again. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The give here to Wright. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins, 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's into the end zone. Jalen Wright, touchdown Dolphins. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On the give, it's right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Back on the ground and back to right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and goal, Miami.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Former third overall pick, Quinton Williams. In there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on second and third down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Gordon. Touchdown. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Dolphins offense. ready to get back at it. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it, do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes.
And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready up! Let's go now! Hawk 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's Burrow, the tight end, open downfield. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins, 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tony Adams there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He gets this to Moreau, left side. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. 2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Okay, break! Shut up! Panther 60! Panther 60!
They'll run with Wright. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Miami.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run the sneak. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
I wouldn't say that's a very conventional call on 1st and 10. I'm not exactly sure what kind of yardage they were expecting to get. Maybe surprise the defense. They got a little bit, but they got a lot of work left to do here on 2nd down.
A carry here for Wright. Finding room to the 20. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is right. Woo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one out wide for Wright. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Open is Moreau, the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll look to throw yet again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Quarterback sacked. 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right side, he's got Moreau. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Head up. This is right. Finding room across midfield. And he's got another one. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to build on the lead as they begin here in the final moments of this third quarter. To throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves them over 400 yards passing for the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, A lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to event.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. They are looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time, and they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dolphins. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He'll drop the throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 yards.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. First and 10. Now, faking the give, sending it deep for Waddle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
At the 2-yard line.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now, here's second and goal. They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with first and 10. Here's a give to Achane. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Once again, it's Achane. And And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
It's third down and 12.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit that right.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.